Hi, I'm Lauren Leslie. Welcome to Shell Point today for the weekend of December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Today we have all the happenings around the point for you. We'll tell you about all of next week's Academy classes, and Pastor Andy Hawkins will stop by and share a devotional thought with us. We have a great lineup for you today, so stay with us. But first, we do want to remind you about Monday's concert over at the Village Church. Get into the spirit of the season with a special bonus concert featuring the sensational vocal group Anthem Lights. Known for their dynamic harmonies, infectious energy, and uplifting arrangements, Anthem Lights has won the hearts of fans worldwide with their unique blend of pop, inspirational, and holiday favorites. The perfect way to celebrate the holiday season with friends and family. This festive performance promises an evening of joyfully spectacular music. That concert begins on Monday at 7 o'clock in the evening at the Village Church. Well, now let's check in what's happening around the point. And here's what's happening around the point. The movie in the Tribby this Sunday is A Man for All Seasons. This is a 1966 historical drama that follows Sir Thomas More as he refuses to compromise his moral principles when pressured to support King Henry VIII's divorce. The film is celebrated for its powerful performances and its exploration of integrity, conscience, and courage in the face of political tyranny. Don't miss it. Movie starts Sunday in Connie Brown Hall at 3 p.m. Well, Monday's trip on the Suzy Q is to Rum Runners in Cape Coral. Rum Runners offers a vibrant waterfront dining experience with all tables facing the waterway. Since being refreshed in early 2022, the restaurant has embraced a modernized atmosphere and an elevated menu that still emphasizes fresh seafood and quality steaks. Sounds delicious. The Suzy Q leaves the dock on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning and will return about 2 p.m. Do be sure to call your concierge for your tickets. Well, Tuesday is the Shell Point Annual Boat Parade Watch Party. Come out to our second annual event to watch the colorful boats as they pass by the island beach. The resident programming team is going to be cooking up some seasonal treats and refreshments. This year, the boat parade is going to be the absolute best. Don't miss it. Come out to the Tiki Hut on the beach Tuesday afternoon at 5:30. Well, Tuesday, the Bloodmobile will be at the Tribby from noon until 6 in the evening. Come out and save a life by giving blood. Statistics show that regular blood donation is linked to lower blood pressure and lower risk of heart attacks. Save a life while also improving your quality of life. That's this Tuesday in the Tribby parking lot from noon until 6 o'clock in the evening. Oh, Wednesday is the Shell Point Singers Festive Glow concert. Come out to Connie Brown Hall on Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Enjoy a Christmas concert by your fellow residents and your neighbors. You will be singing along to all the classic Christmas songs, and the best part, it is free. Don't miss it. That is this Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Tribby. And now here's David Nelson with what's happening in the Academy next week.
Hello, Shell Point. This is your Academy and Volunteer Manager, David Nelson. I'm excited to preview another outstanding week of activities and classes being offered to our residents. On Monday, December 8th at 10:30 a.m. in Connie Brown Hall, former Shell Point President Peter Dice, who guided the community from 1985 to 2016, will give an insightful look at the challenges and turning points that shaped Shell Point's expansion. He will reflect on obstacles that the organization has faced, financial, regulatory, and physical, and how leadership decisions over the decades help guide Shell Point into the vibrant and growing community it is today. On Monday, December 8th at 1 p.m. in the Grand Cypress Room, attendees will learn practical, easy-to-understand strategies for recovering safely and effectively from common sports and activity-related injuries. Donald Johnson, Associate Director of Rehabilitation for Outpatient Therapy and Home Health, will share expert guidance on pain relief techniques, joint protection, strengthening exercises, and ways to prevent re-injury. Helpful information for anyone maintaining an active lifestyle. On Monday, December 8th at 3:45 p.m. in the Grand Cypress Room, Ambassador William Taylor, former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine and international policy expert, provides an up-to-date briefing on the ongoing conflict as it approaches its fourth year. He will discuss military progress, diplomatic efforts, economic impacts, and the border implications for Europe and the United States. This session will explore whether an end to the hostilities is on the horizon. On Tuesday, December 9th at 10:30 a.m. in the Enclave Reserve, Amy Oxton of the Sanibel Captiva Conservation Foundation will give an engaging look at the vital seagrass ecosystems surrounding Shell Point and Southwest Florida. Learn about the different species found in our waters, why seagrass is declining across the region, and how SCCF scientists are monitoring environmental changes. Discover how local conservation efforts help protect these underwater meadows that support so much marine life. On Wednesday, December 10th at 10:30 a.m. in the game room, resident Bruce Finley will host WellZesta training. Come join Bruce for an overview of the new app and website, followed by a question and answer session. This training is intended to assist residents to become more familiar and comfortable with WellZesta. As a reminder, these classes are quickly filling up. Please register through WellZesta or at the concierge desk to save your spot. On Wednesday, December 10th at 1 p.m. in the Village Church Chapel, Dr. Richard Hertzberg examines the complex and often overlooked history of Jews in Italy during World War II. He will explore the roles of Mussolini's fascist government, the Italian military, the Vatican and clergy, and everyday citizens, some who enabled persecution, others who risked their lives to save Jewish neighbors and refugees. This powerful presentation highlights both the darkness of the era and the extraordinary courage of those who chose to protect the vulnerable. On Thursday, December 11th at 9:30 a.m. in the Grand Cypress Room, begin your journey toward earning an official Lee County Sheriff's Office Citizens Academy badge through this special 5-session program. Class 1 provides an exciting introduction with a welcome from the Honor Guard, followed by live demonstrations from the Bomb Squad and SWAT team. Participants will gain a first-hand look at the law enforcement tools, training, and procedures. Residents can sign up for the Citizens Academy classes even if they do not plan to attend all 5 sessions. On Thursday, December 11th at 1 p.m. in the Grand Cypress Room, residents will experience the calming and restorative benefits of Tai Chi with instructor Amanda Spencer. This class explores the history, philosophy, and wellness advantages of the practice with special attention to the Yang 24 short form, a flowing sequence ideal for balance, coordination, and relaxation. This session includes a live demonstration to help participants appreciate the grace and therapeutic rhythm of Tai Chi. On Friday, December 12th at 10 a.m. in the Woodlands Game Room, attendees will discover the fun of Pinochle, a strategic and social card game with deep American roots. Instructor Paul Harrington offers a beginner-friendly introduction covering rules, scoring, and basic strategy. No experience is needed, just enthusiasm. Participants may even join Shell Point's regular Pinochle group after learning the basics. On Friday, December 12th at 10 a.m. in the Grand Cypress Room, Dustin Lika from Farmer Mike's will have an informative conversation about Southwest Florida agriculture. Come learn how local farms operate, how food travels from field to table, and how residents can make healthier, more sustainable choices. Discover simple ways to support local growers while enjoying fresher, cleaner, and more nutritious foods. On Saturday, December 13th at 3 p.m. in County Brown Hall, Ken and Dee Nesselrode will present Season 5, Episode 8 of The Chosen. Come experience the powerful final days of Jesus' ministry as The Chosen portrays his triumphal entry into Jerusalem, the cleansing of the temple, the Last Supper, and the moment of betrayal in the Garden of Gethsemane. Watch these moving biblical scenes come to life on the big video screen in County Brown Hall. As a reminder, these classes are quickly filling up. Please register through WellZesta or at the concierge desk to save your spot. Again, my name is David Nelson, your Academy and Volunteer Manager, and this has been your weekly Academy Update. God bless, have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all out and about participating in many of the activities around campus.
And now Pastor Andy Hawkins is here to bring us an inspirational thought as we head into our weekend.
I'm Pastor Andy of the Village Church, and today's message is entitled Post Tenebrae Lux. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Isaiah 9, verse 2. Post Tenebrae Lux. Okay, so Latin is not your cup of tea. Understood. They say it's a dead language. So what is a dead language? First, it's not a language spoken by the dead. It's not that morbid. A dead language is a language that no longer has any native speakers. Latin certainly had its day as the lingua franca of the ancient Rome, but when Rome collapsed, the language itself fell into disuse and was on life support only in the scholarly world and in the Roman Catholic liturgies. Yet dead languages can have value, even because they are dead. Since they are dead languages, they are not subject to change through the vagaries of common usage. Some of our English words, for instance, mean something completely different today than they did even 50 years ago. Yet Latin meanings 1,500 years ago essentially mean what they did then. So then, some important concepts become immortalized by their Latin designations. Post tenebrae lux is one such term. The first word in the phrase, post, you already know. It means after, just as pre means before. Tenebrae may be a little more difficult. It may ring a bell because we often have a worship service called Tenebrae. The church, what I call the Big C church, not just our local church, but the church in general, has a Tenebrae service, either on Maundy, Thursday, or on Good Friday. It is a service of darkness. As the Tenebrae service unfolds, normally the lighting diminishes until it is nearly dark in commemoration of the crucifixion of Christ. So Tenebrae means darkness. Then there's lux. Well, that's simple. Lux means light. So post tenebrae lux, after darkness, light. But that's just its meaning. Its significance far exceeds a mere translation. Post tenebrae lux became the motto, the rallying cry, in fact, of the Protestant Reformation. The medieval church at the time of the Reformation was mired in corruption. The clergy in Rome lived in luxury while they sold indulgences to the common people across Europe with the false hope of freeing departed loved ones from the biblically flawed notion of purgatory. With this revenue stream, the church funded the construction of St. Peter's Basilica. These, along with other traditions and practices, resulted in the loss of the gospel itself. To the Protestants, the medieval church had devolved into a state of religious darkness. The Reformation was first and foremost a recovery of the gospel. Salvation by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone, was a world-changing, life-giving doctrine. Light had finally shone after decades, even centuries, in a dark place. Post tenebrae lux. But truthfully, the concept of post tenebrae lux didn't originate with the Reformers. In fact, the more appropriate application of the phrase predates the Reformers by 1,500 years. Post tenebrae lux is what happened when Jesus appeared on the scene. In fact, post tenebrae lux could have easily been the subtitle of the Gospel of John. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8:12. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness overtake you. John 12:35. I have come into the world as light, so that whoever believes in me may not remain in darkness. John 12:46. After centuries of darkness among the Jewish people, in which no prophet, no word from God appeared, then comes the incarnate Son of God, the light of the world, into the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Post tenebrae lux. That's what we celebrate when we enjoy the Advent and Christmas seasons, but truly, post tenebrae lux is an appropriate celebration anytime the gospel is proclaimed. Thanks for listening. I'm Pastor Andy.
Hello, Shell Point. Well, 'tis the season and we have a great opportunity for you to make a difference. Our neighbors over in Harlem Heights, served by the Heights Foundation, often experience more stress than sparkle during the holiday season, but we have an opportunity for you to make a wonderful difference, to add joy and excitement to every child in our community. So, John, how can we help?
Yeah, we're going to have drop-off boxes here all through the campus. One at the Woodlands Concierge Desk, another one at the Iowan Commons Desk, and we're going to put one at the thrift store. And what we want you to do is we want you to bring some unwrapped toys, all right, and drop it off in the box, and then we will take and deliver them on December 18th and get them out to the kids in need. So let's see, I'm wondering what kind of toys we should have here. Let's see what we got in the box here. Oh.
Hi, Shell Point. We'll take Barbies, we'll take games, anything with STEM, science projects. We also take gift cards. So we are looking forward to seeing all the wonderful gifts you bring to brighten the kids from the Heights Foundation. Have a great day. Thank you, Shell Point.
Hi, I'm Andy Hawkins. I'm the senior pastor here at the Village Church, and I'm already in the Christmas spirit. I'm here with Jack Schrader, who's been entertaining me with his rendition of Silent Night, and we have a lot happening here at the Village Church during the Christmas season, and we're going to chat a little bit about that. First thing that's on our agenda this year is on December 7th at 6 p.m. here at the church is a concert with our choir and an orchestra. And it's a concert it's entitled what? Tell us the title.
It's entitled Go Tell It. It's actually you have to wait for a long time for the title number to come on. It's the last one in the musical, based on Go Tell It on the Mountain. It's about the birth of Christ, and it starts with Advent, Come Messiah, Come, and then it goes through the whole story. One of the featured numbers is Mary Did You Know, one of the favorites of all times. And the choir is working hard. We have 9 strings plus 3 woodwinds, flute, oboe, clarinet, French horn, and piano. And so it just takes it to the next level for accompaniment. And we're very excited. The choir's working hard, and they're enjoying it very much.
And we're really excited because it turns out that one of the guys that wrote most of the stuff in this is a guy named Schrader. And so we're really thrilled that Jack has shared his music with us as well, which he's done many times in the past, and not only here, but in many other churches also. So that's a concert, Go Tell It, on Sunday evening, December 7th at 6 p.m., and we'll hope that you'll come out for that glorious time of music making. We also have some other things taking place as well. On Sunday evening, December 21st, we're going to do a Christmas hymn sing, and we're going to sing lots of Christmas carols, the things that you love to sing during the Christmas season. We'll probably sing most of them that evening, and we're looking forward to that as well. And then we also have a very special occasion, which we always do every year on Christmas Eve, a Christmas Eve service, don't we, Jack?
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what's happening on Christmas Eve.
Well, we have a nice variety of music. It won't be choir, but we do have a male quartet making its first appearance. And then we also have some sing-alongs, and we also have a vocal solo. And the real heart-touching moment is at the very end. We're singing Silent Night while everyone lights their candle, and it's dark, and you see the light spread throughout the whole auditorium. It's very, very wonderful.
Yeah, symbolic of how the light of Christ is spreading throughout all the world And we see that demonstrated every Christmas Eve when we do our candlelight service. And so it's a wonderful opportunity. And Jack has led us in this service and does so again this year, and we're looking forward to it. And so, Jack, why don't you finish us off with another verse of Silent Night?
Hello, Shell Point. I'm Jana Stone, co-leader of the Shell Point Singers. With me today is Steve Catton, our other co-leader, and Molly Phillips, our very gifted choral director. We're here to invite you to attend our holiday concert, Festive Glow. It'll be performed Wednesday, December 10 at 7 p.m. right here in Connie Brown Hall at the Tribby. Molly, tell the audience about some of the wonderful music that's being planned for this concert.
Absolutely. Well, when we were putting together this theme, we were thinking of things that made us glow for the season. And we've got a staple piece that was written and conducted by Eric Whitaker that I think you'll enjoy called Glow. But there were some other things that we wanted to throw in just for some fun. So glowing chestnuts, so we've got the Christmas song, and we've got some holiday tango we're going to share with you. So it's going to be a nice variety of music and a lot of songs that you're going to recognize.
And let them know that they're going to be able to sing along at the
Absolutely.
conclusion.
You can join us, especially in our last medley of songs, all recognizable and all festive songs to sing.
Steve, tell us a little bit about the technical aspects of this show. There's some special effects and...
Well, yeah, this is a little bit different. We've decided to kind of change how we seat on the stage. We're splitting the choir in half, not just because we want more chances to fall off the risers, but to give us some better sound. We get the piano in the middle, we get percussion in behind, and the choir gets to kind of fold in on itself. We're hoping that'll help with the sound. And we have, a great group, about 54 singers. We're featuring some of the sections within. There's a special piece in the middle featuring the men's voices, which is, of course, is the best piece in the concert, if I do say so myself. But we're really looking forward. We're going to have some gorgeous visuals on back that Kyle McNatt, our technical person here at the Tribby, is putting together for us. And I think overall it's going to be a wonderful concert.
So, Shell Point, we really hope you come out on Wednesday, December 10 at 7 p.m. You can pick up your free tickets at the Tribby box office. And we just want to let you know that there will be a 2 p.m. non-ticketed performance. That will be sort of like a dress rehearsal. So if there's some chance you can't come at 7, you're welcome to drop in at the dress rehearsal at 2 p.m. So come join us. It's a concert full of joy and glorious music. You will hate to miss this concert.
See you there.
Hi Shell Point, Jenny Walker here, and I am at View Restaurant today to tell you about our upcoming Irish-themed dinner. It's going to be called A Taste of Ireland, and this is going to be happening on Friday, December 19th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. We're going to have live music. There's going to be a fantastic buffet with all your Irish favorites, corned beef and cabbage, Irish soda bread, all your favorites. You're going to be able to make your reservations directly by calling View Restaurant, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hi, my name is Robin, and I'm the Salon and Spa Manager here at Shell Point. And I just wanted to share with you another great nail service that we've added to our menu. We now offer Gel X artificial nail enhancements. What they are, they're totally different, but they're a great alternative to traditional acrylics and dip nails, which tend to be very damaging to the nails. These are, it's a tip that covers the whole nail, but they're a soft gel material, so they flex and move. There is a special gel material that's painted on underneath, and that's what adheres the tip to the nail. Unlike acrylic or dip nails, you don't fill this. You would remove it with each application. But your nails are going to last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They really are very strong, but it's nice that they have a little give, because if you bump it, it's not as bad as if you've ever jammed an acrylic nail. It's quite painful. So this is a great new service. And the gal that is, one of the gals that is offering this service does phenomenal nail art. She can make every nail different. She can put little gemstones on and really do some fabulous stuff, which would be really fun for the holidays. So if you'd like more information or you'd like to make an appointment, this is available at either Sea Grape Salon and Spa or at Waterside Salon. So we have 2 great locations to choose from. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Andy Hawkins. I'm the senior pastor here at the Village Church at Shell Point, and I'm here with Tim Zimmerman and with Jack Schrader. Tim is the leader of the King's Brass, and we're delighted to be able to have a concert with the King's Brass once again. Tim, it's been a pleasure to do this with you. For how many years now?
We came the first time in 1988. We came here, and I remember coming down the road. We came down the road, and the only thing that was here was the island.
Wow.
And I remember going down the road, and I turned to the other guys and I think we've made a wrong turn. I don't think there's anything down here, because there was mangroves on both sides. But then when we got here was the island, and it was 1988, so it's been 38 years.
Wow.
That King's Brass has been coming here on and off through those years, and what a change it's been. So it's a delight for us to be back and to bring the whole group. And we will play from all corners of the Village Church, from the back, from the sides, coming down the aisles. So you never know where the King's Brass are going to be coming in a concert setting. We'll do a variety. We'll do everything from things with congregation and organ, to piano, to big band, to patriotic. So bring your families. If you have families in town, you have grandkids, we'll try to do something for the kids as well, but looking forward to being here. It's always a pleasure to be here as a part of the Village Church.
And there's always something for everybody in the concerts, and we've been going to them for decades.
Well, we appreciate the support Shell Point has given to us for over all these years, and it's an honor to bring the group back. The players are from all over the United States, and they're coming here to be a part of the concert. And what's the date?
It's January 11th on a Sunday evening at 6 p.m. And so we're looking forward to joining us in a wonderful opportunity for a musical expression for our dear friends, the King's Brass.
Looking forward to it. And Jack and we started with a Swedish hymn called Day by Day. And Jack, let's do another Swedish one. This is probably the best known Swedish hymn, called How Great Thou Art. Mm-hmm.
slice of his Fogarty Christmas Day.
Yes, it would. Hi, Shell Point. I'm Kelly McBain, manager of the Tribby. I'm here outside the Tribby today to let you know about a very exciting show we have booked in December. It's the most wonderful time of the year, Irish style. Join us for Christmas in Killarney live at the Tribby for 2 magical nights, December 18th and 19th. Celebrate the season with world-class Irish dancers, classic Christmas songs, and all the warmth and joy of the holidays straight from the heart of Ireland. Tickets are still available, but they're going fast. Don't miss this unforgettable holiday celebration for the whole family. Christmas in Killarney, December 18th and 19th at the Tribby. 2 nights, endless joy, pure Christmas magic.
Merry Christmas!
Greetings, Shell Point, and here we're out here on site with another update for you today, and we have the usual crew with us. Eric Ambert, Assistant Project Manager, Vista K. John Southard, back from vacation last week. He's all rested, ready to go. And then Chris Grulon, Assistant Project Manager with for the Island Commons. So today we're going to take you out on the site a little bit, kind of show you the boardwalk, where the boardwalk will be, and we're on the east side of Vista K. And just kind of what's happening with that whole project and the connection point of what the boardwalk is with the 2 buildings, and then really also the amphitheater on the north side of Vista K. So, John, you want to take us through? Are you caught up to speed on what happened last week? Anything?
I heard everything went well.
It did.
All right. They're not going to share with me all the bad stuff.
No.
All right. We are just getting started with the new boardwalk, as Adam referenced to it. It's basically a brick paver walkway that is about 10 or 12 feet around the entire perimeter of the lagoon. And what elevation that is where the seawall is. So there will be a new handrail put on the seawall, and you'll have a walking path all the way from the island's common all the way around, just like you did before, where you could walk around the edge of the seawall all the way to the north side. And then, like Adam said, on the north side of the Vista K building will be the new amphitheater, and that'll be the last sequence of this boardwalk activity that we're about to start. You can see some of the work here where we've already got started. These are the foundations. From there, we just got to lay some block wall and then go up with the tie beam, and then that becomes basically a separation wall between the walkway or the boardwalk and the landscape areas.
Right. We talked a little bit last week about the kind of the shape of it, how it goes into like a V cut, and that's where the benches will be.
Correct.
Correct? Yeah,
Correct.
So there'll be a little bit off the walk, and then so it'll be a straight walk, where before the benches, some of them were indented a little bit, but some were right near the boardwalk. So it's just a little more architectural feature there from our landscape architects. And it goes all the way, like John said, all the way to the north side, just on the west side of Royal Bonnet. So there's a long boardwalk, lot of connection between the island buildings and then what will be Vista K and the Island Commons. So just wanted to give you a look at this, and then obviously it's a fairly extensive landscaping project when that time comes, correct?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to look terrific. The plans are great. So again, it's a lot of new landscaping, so there'll be some growing in time, obviously, but that'll look terrific. And then again, all new railing along the boardwalk, so for safety's sake, and so everybody can get the porpoises back in the lagoon here and let them run along the wall. So just wanted to give you a look at that. So now we're going to take you inside the Island Commons and show you what's happening inside that project. Well, here we are up on the 3rd floor of the Island Commons, and last time we took you through the 2nd floor, and we'll just give you a little update as we go downstairs. But up on the 3rd floor, right now we're in what we'll call the social center. since we're on the island. Grand Cypress room, banquet room, assembly room, whatever we call it. Yeah, we'll work on that. But this is the room where events will be held, lectures. So it's very similar to the Grand Cypress room. Obviously, quite a bit larger than the social center, and I think actually by looking at it, a little bit bigger than the Grand Cypress room. So a great room for meetings and gatherings and events. And so just wanted to bring you up here, and actually a really nice view out the windows as well. So Chris, why don't you just tell us what's happening here on the Island Commons?
Yeah, so as it was mentioned, we're here on the 3rd floor in the banquet room. Name to be determined. So currently we're working on the structural elements here, specifically the beams that support the 4th floor. So that's where we're at here on this side of the 3rd floor. And on the other side of the 3rd floor, we're actually installing the masonry around the perimeter, and we're also installing the concrete columns and our shear walls that are for our elevator and stair shafts. So that's where we're at here structurally on the 3rd floor. And once again, great view behind us, and it'll be a great big room here for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, so right across the hall, the hallway from the room that's where it was a conference room, and we have since turned it into what we're calling on the plans a lecture hall. And if you think just sloped seating and with a screen down at the bottom, so it'd be great for academy classes, great for meetings, and it's a great room for everyone to use there. And then the rest of this floor is card rooms, game rooms, gathering rooms, and so just a lot of open space, a lot of rooms for residents to use for events. So so this is where so the next delivery of hollow core plank in next week would be.
Yeah, it's scheduled for December 17th. Yeah. So where we're standing at currently, we'll get like I mentioned, the beams done here shortly. And then on December 17th, we'll be having more hollow core planks showing up to install the floor for the 4th floor.
For the 4th floor, right. Okay. All right, great. So let's go down to the 2nd floor, and we'll kind of give you an update of what's happening down there since the last time we were here a few weeks ago. Well, here we are on the 2nd floor. This is the floor with the crystal dining room, and just want to give you an update what's happening on this floor. So why don't you tell us, Chris?
Yeah, so on the 2nd floor, we're currently installing our overhead MEP rough-in, and that stands for mechanical, electrical, plumbing. So right now we have some chilled water lines being installed, some plumbing happening, and we have a lot of hangers being hung for various, HVAC or ductwork or piping. So that's what's going on here. And then also on the 1st floor, we are also doing some MEP rough-in. And what's going on down there, we have some ductwork actually being hung. And similar to the 2nd floor, we have some plumbing and mechanical piping happening. And then also here, we've laid out all of our walls, and we're going to be doing our framing here sometime, I'd say in the next month. But we want to get ahead, really far ahead with our MEP above ceiling to get that going.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's great. It's looking good. All right. Anything else, John, on this floor? Anything else Island Common wise?
No, just to kind of share with you a little bit of constructability. Well, why are we putting things up above first? And that's so that everybody can utilize their scaffolds and everything and hang all that work up without the walls being in place. And then after all that work is up above the ceiling space, then we'll start framing the walls. And that allows everybody to be the most productive that they can be. So that's an explanation of why the sequence is the way it is.
Right. Okay. All right. So now we want to just take you down briefly to the ground level, where there's a little bit of concrete slab poured that we can get to, especially on the marketplace facing the lagoon. So we'll take you down there real quick. All right, here we are on the ground floor. So just behind us here is really the front door. There's a vestibule into another entry door, and then you come in the concierge. Over here is the market, right?
Correct.
The market place is right here, right on the boardwalk, and So obviously doing a lot of overhang like John and Chris talked about up on the second floor. Anything down here?
Besides us hanging ductwork right now, we got our first electrical room framed, and we got the drywall hung, so that'll allow us to put in our transformer, step-down transformer, and temp power for all of our other, basically for the job site, for the project. So we got that framed out, we got that drywall hung, so a little bit of a milestone for power for us, so we can get permanent temp power going throughout the building. That's really what's going on besides ductwork being hung on this side.
Right, right, okay. All right, and again, the drop-off, and you'll see on the plans, the drop-off for the Island Commons is just past the FPL vault, the building that's out on the road, and then there's a walkway that comes in and you come in this entrance. So everything will, believe it or not, everything will start to take shape, and it'll come together real well, and it's going to look terrific. So anything else in closing for here? So a lot of work this week. Next week's hollow core planks.
Correct.
For the Island Commons, right?
That is correct.
That's the big thing next week.
And just a little update on the guest house. Like I mentioned last week, you started seeing some columns go up and CMU block, masonry block going up. So we're just going to continue that, finish out the concrete columns over on that building, and then at some point you'll see the hollow core plank being installed, similar to what we're doing here on the Islands Commons.
Great, super. All right, anything else from your end, John? You all good?
Enjoy your day.
Thanks for coming back this week.
Okay.
We're glad to have you.
All right.
All right. Thank you all very much. Again, just remember this week, for the next couple of weeks, they'll be putting in mulch, pine straw around the campus, so just please use caution. I'm sure they're going to park their trailers along Shell Point Boulevard, so again, just use caution as you're driving down Shell Point Boulevard, and we'll get that done pretty quickly. And looking forward to the tree lighting this Thursday evening out at the Woodlands on the boardwalk, and hope to see everyone there. Thank you all very much.
Don't forget, you can always catch the birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, and other announcements on Channel 12, where you will also find hours of additional Shell Point programming every day. Today we have a fitness session at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m., a collection of True North stories at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 8 p.m., Part 3 of a class titled Pilgrim's Way at 11 a.m., a program about art appreciation at 3 p.m., and a presentation about Google Maps airs at 7 p.m. All of this, of course, you can catch right here on Channel 12. Thank you everyone for watching. Come on back on Monday for more news and fun here on Shell Point Today. Until then, we hope you stay well, stay happy, and enjoy your weekend.